It's your boy, Young Kiyoma, aka the partner in time, aka Young Vilgax, aka Nick, and who are y'all?
Hey, bro, it's your boy Fatboy, aka Javon, aka the unapologetic hero. What's going on?
Okay.
And it is your third host, Josh, aka JC. And welcome back to episode 23 of Tower Talk. How's my brothers doing today?
We're getting good at intros.
Hey man, it's just the vibe. Getting used to it.
Shit. Well, who wants to start us off? How we been? How we been doing since the last episode?
Well, I would say right now I'm playing Minecraft, so I'm kind of feeling it, man. I've been chilling. Yeah, chilling, and
That's the roots. Minecraft's the roots.
yeah, it's the roots, bruh. I was listening to Monster Cat. Y'all remember them niggas?
Oh my god.
I mean, remember,
Yeah.
I still listen to Monster Cat.
Wait, you were
Come on.
playing Minecraft and listening to Monster Cat?
No, I was 3D modeling. I was finishing my project, and I was like, you know what? Let me bring it back to the roots. Why not? Since I got so much done today, and boom, it was just like a vibe, you know.
I actually haven't worked on music in like a week.
Hmm.
We get cutscene, all right. Mithrax and Saint pulling a 2-man. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Yeah. Other than that, that's it.
PJ is currently playing through the new Destiny 2 stuff for the lore,
Yes, sir.
as is the roots of the podcast.
Yeah, niggas. Hopefully, I mean, if I hope that we get new viewers. But if you guys don't know, we originally started as a Destiny podcast, so
We still talk about it.
yeah, we still talk about it. So, but Nick, how about you?
I've been chilling. Playing a lot of Naraka because Naraka came out.
Dang, bruh.
Um,
I just realized
Bruh.
they did come out.
And I've been
Okay.
watching a bit more. Kim
Oh,
just
I
got
see.
on Naraka as I said that. And I've been I've been watching a little bit of Black Clover off and on whenever Solus is feeling it.
Mm.
So we've been watching that. And
You still do Rabbit, or it's just like Discord?
no, it's just Discord screen share.
Okay. I was just wondering
Rest
because
in peace,
I know you can
Rabbit,
do
bro.
that.
Rest in peace,
Yeah,
Rabbit.
because once Discord
Okay.
came through, I'm like, yeah, what the why?
And then Rabbit ended up going down. Most tragic loss of our generation.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Oh my god, yeah. It was like
Um,
Skype days, bro.
Other than that, not much. Not much. I've been chilling. What about you, PJ?
I mean, I'm I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, had I'm not going too in detail only because like I just don't really feel like it. But I mean, I haven't worked on music all week. Not gonna hold you,
Mm.
but it's not because I don't want to or anything. I'm just working on something more important,
Mm.
which is very, very weird coming from me. But I mean, I don't know. I kind of have some stuff I gotta take care of, and
Mhm.
just a new thing. I had a panic attack yesterday,
Oh, tough.
which was you know how those things are.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, I'm honestly better. This is the weirdest thing of all time, but I'm probably better from it.
Okay.
So, you know, but
That's sick.
as I said last time, watch out for new music.
Mm.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right. Well. Shit, man. How do we want to start the day off? Josh, you got anything in particular? Any
I do got some news.
crazy absurd news?
Yes. It may not be as absurd, but there might be some good news to y'all. So pretty much I want to get this out of the way. So I wouldn't really I'm gonna just start doing where every beginning of the podcast I'll just like relay news that I feel like that's vital to hear, and then we'll get into topics and stuff. But pretty much, did y'all hear about Discord School or whatchamacallit?
Feel like I did hear about that, but I'm not 100%. I don't know the details.
Now, if you logged in Discord recently or like you quit from it, it will kind of like show up. That's how I found about it. Yeah, apparently they're making it where I'm gonna send you the screenshot, but apparently they're making it where I guess schools can like you can interact with the teachers and whatever through Discord or something like that.
Because I know a decent amount of friends I have that are like doing their college courses and stuff have like classroom Discords, so that actually does make sense.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's weird and it's crazy because I was like thinking in my head like sooner or later niggas gonna be having Discord in school or like school in Discord, and it's just like lo and behold. So
I feel like this is something that people should have thought of beforehand as like a way to be more engaging for like students that have like social anxiety and stuff. But they obviously didn't think about it until COVID. As like an alternative.
Yeah.
They didn't think about it until it was convenient, as usual. But it's just like I feel like I actually like that. I actually like that that's a thing. Especially for students that have like if they're better learning visually or like fucking like they have social anxiety or like they need a more personal experience to learn better, like I feel like that's important to have. However you can get that is however you should get that.
The real question is, are people gonna start using Discord more instead of Zoom? That's the real question.
I'd say Discord's probably more like versatile. Like I feel like it just has more like flexibility than Zoom. So like
I don't know why Zoom can't upgrade their quality.
And it's also like Discord is a lot more simpler. Like
and like
Zoom is kind of complex.
Yeah.
Not like the most complex thing in the world, but like
like the UI is a little bit more like I've just noticed like Discord's UI is so like
it's
up
just
there.
Simple. It's just
Discord's and the quality is good.
Discord's UI is amazing.
Yeah, and like the noise gate's good, the cam is good, like the video cam. So it's like I don't know why people haven't decided to do Discord, but I guess it's like, oh well, this is business oriented. It's kind of like Apple, where it's like as soon as there's like a name behind it, and a lot of people are using it for this set thing, people don't give a fuck about spec bumps. They don't care if their iPhone Pro 12 Pro Max is like 2,000 milliamp hour battery life. Like they pick it because of the brand, So, shit. Hopefully that would be like a something that because it was kind of like I would say like last few episodes ago we were talking about how they had Discord stage discovery and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like what are the benefits of making these new things in Discord be available to people, but I guess we'll see. I got more news. I ain't done.
Okay.
So did y'all see the new YouTube time beta? Like the timestamps beta thing?
No.
So if you go on the phone on YouTube, you should like when you go in the comment section and you see that I don't know if you all ever seen it where like those gears or those like I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. So usually you would click that to see the top comment or whatever, but now they have it where it's like timed beta and pretty much
Wait, so is it like SoundCloud comments where it's like at whatever time that they posted the thing is where it'll show up?
Yeah, and it's also like in sync as you're playing the video. So it will pop up. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty cool because then you get to see what people are saying at that timestamp. So
that's unique. I don't know how practical or useful it is, but that is unique. I do like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily fuck with it, but it's cool. It's cool enough for me to be like, yeah, that's Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's one the second news piece. The last one is apparently there's update to Audacity and all the drama that's been going on. So apparently they came out recently stating that I guess they apologize for, the
Using
fact
your
that they can
data.
using your data and breaching and, doing some spyware type shit,
Sick.
So I don't know if it's, I mean, I don't know. They just said that they were just like, I guess they just apologized and they were trying to make sure that like people understand we're not trying to steal your data or anything. So I don't know if this means okay, we can just get back on it, but I mean, hell, at this point, who knows?
I say vigilance as always.
Yeah, it's not worth until there's proof that they don't. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure people are gonna try and if people figured it out the first time, they're gonna go in there and be like, "We'll see if these people like if these dudes are lying or not."
Yeah.
But I mean,
Huh. Yeah. So that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's pretty much it as far as for news. If y'all got any topics to start off, I'm down with it.
And I have like some small stuff that I'll probably sprinkle in here and there.
Okay, bet.
But I don't have any like big topics this week.
All right. Let me look at the list. Okay, so best album covers. I guess maybe like top
best
5
album covers. Top 5 album covers.
Yeah.
Incredible True Story is up there. Album covers.
Yeah, I just realized that because I'm like, dang, there's a lot of like interesting.
Well, there's a lot of shitty album covers too. You know what?
Yeah.
We're gonna look up some. Let's look up some noteworthy album covers right now.
Are we just like talking about them, or are we doing like a top 5 or like
top 5?
Yeah, just like top 5.
Personally, or just like going around roundtable thing.
I guess it's a roundtable thing. I guess.
Okay. Mine's definitely gonna be, or at least one of them is definitely gonna be "Man on the Moon."
That's a classic right there.
"Man on the Moon." It's only harder because it's like some of the best albums didn't have like that album art is insane because like Watch the Throne is a great album, but it's like it's not that Watch the Throne's album cover is like holy Jesus, this is it.
Fucking who's the artist that does Logic shit? That nigga's always makes bangers.
Oh yeah, that what's his name? Sam something or something? I forgot.
I forget his name. Hold up, I'm gonna look him up right now.
He's cold.
Logic's cover artist Sam Spratt.
Yeah, Sam Spratt. Yeah.
Sam Spratt did Man on the Moon. So yeah. That makes
Was
sense.
it Man on the Moon 3 or Man on the Moon 1?
It was Man on the Moon 3.
Okay. Because I know he has like a certain style of doing his album covers. Okay.
I'd say Incredible True Stories up there. I'd say I really like. Fuck. Man.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Most niggas make shit album covers. I'm trying to think. It wouldn't be in my top 5, but I mean Jeffrey had a pretty cool album cover.
Okay.
Graduation's up there for sure. I don't really know if I can come up with a top 5, but I can tell you album covers that I like.
Okay.
For sure. So like Graduation's up there. Pretty much anything that's Logic's, but mainly Incredible True Story.
Okay.
Everybody's is really cool too. Jeffrey, I said that earlier. I'm trying to think. Fuck, man.
Hey man, be like
dude,
that.
You know what's really a cool album cover, low key? And this is still Logic related. Under Pressure.
Yes.
Yeah, Under Pressure. He has
clean.
versions.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of clean. And then,
I feel like we gotta throw To Pimp a Butterfly up there just because like
the caliber.
Yeah, like it's just so iconic.
I was gonna say Good Kid, Mad City.
Also true. They're both very iconic album covers. Like I can recognize it just by seeing that cover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like I kind of like Born Sinners.
Okay.
Born Sinners.
Like it's simple.
Yeah.
But it's not like, I don't know. It's pretty nice. I was gonna say Take Care, but I'm like, Take Care is not really like sticking out for me. None of Drake's stuff really.
Take Care is only notable to me because I use it as a meme.
I think Take Care is only like notable because it's Take Care.
Oh, you know what? Plastic Beach by
freaking Gorillaz.
Gorillaz. Yeah.
Okay, if we're doing that, no cap, Demon Days.
Demon Days, but
you know how many people replicated that bit?
For real.
They did like Beatles with that shit.
Gorillaz, honestly, their cover arts also don't miss.
No, they don't. No, they really don't.
They're hold on. I'm looking up their album covers right now. We're gonna see. So there's like Demon Days. There's fucking Plastic Beach. There was Song Machine, which is for a fucking YouTube series, like sick. Fucking Humans was kind of a callback to Demon Days. All of theirs are sick. I think they didn't they also have an album that was just called Gorillaz? I think that one's the one with like the
I'm not sure.
That one's like the one with like the truck on the cover or the Jeep on the cover or whatever.
I know what you're talking about. That one had Clint Eastwood on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might have been just called Gorillaz.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like it's none of theirs miss. I'm trying to think.
I do have a small topic to talk about, but it's kind of just like something I found interesting, less of like a discussion, I guess, but we can do that after we talk about these album covers for a bit.
Okay. Are there any y'all have in mind in particular? Like,
I could name you my top 5.
Oh shit. Okay, go for it.
Coolly.
So right off the bat, MF Doom, Food. I don't know why, but that just resonates with me. I mean, obviously the album, but you know,
that's another iconic album. That's like I see that, I know exactly what that is.
Yeah,
that's another one of those covers. Yeah.
Yeah, and the cover's just, oh man, it just makes it.
Oh,
it's just like icing on the. Oh yes, Flower Boy too.
I don't even listen to Tyler, and Flower Boy's pretty freaking insane.
Flower Boy's cover is ridiculously good.
My second one is Mike, Weight of the World. He's an underground artist. I don't know if you guys heard of him, but he recently dropped. Oh, you know what's crazy? He just dropped an album this year. I need to listen to it, but anyway, sidetrack. He dropped an album last year called Weight of the World, and not only that was like one of my favorite albums of that year. It's also like, god dang, like, oh my god, it's just the art piece and what it really means behind the album and stuff. It just hits harder. I think that's what really makes.
Oh, and it's like the W's album. Are the hands holding it up, and it's.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's unique. That's unique.
And I think that's what makes like albums even more better. It's just like the icing, the extra icing on the top is just the album cover to really like sync it all together, you know? So I really fuck with that. My third one, it's a fight between whatchamacallit. I'm trying to think because these two albums are not, as far as like album cover looks, they're not bad. But I would say Cool G Raps, whatchamacallit, Wanda Dead or Alive. And even though, okay, the thing about it is it's just him kind of in DJ Polo with his mug face or mugshot face, or I would assume they're kind of doing like a mugshot face type. But I don't know, it's just like when you listen to the album and then you look at the album cover, that's where I'm like, okay, this has to resonate with the album that I'm listening to, you know. And I don't know, it hits more for me. So I fuck with that. Fourth one, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it Tyler's Flower Boy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one just hits. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
sir.
Trying to think. It was an R&B album. I forgot. I don't know if it was Yuna's or hers. I can't. I gotta find it. But in replacement for that, I'll probably have to say Billy Woods and More Mother's Brass, which that was also recently released last year. Great album. And I don't know, it's just like this weird I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a Native American thing or maybe an African thing, but like this I would presume a woman in this tribal writing in a way. It's called More Mother Brass, or Billy Woods and More Mother Brass. You could just type up Billy Woods and Brass and you should see it.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why, but all what they were talking about on that album and then like the cover just resonates a lot to me. And I don't know. Yeah. So I think those are, I guess, my top 5 album covers.
I see. Bad.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, you listed off like 3?
I listed off a few. I'm trying to think.
Wait, PJ, did you list off your 5 or? I think you did, right?
Me and him just kind of threw out stuff. Because we didn't really. I didn't throw out a top. His internet died again. I didn't really throw out a top 5. I just know like some good album covers. Another one that's iconic that I actually forgot about that we do gotta mention. Another one that everybody knows, Stankonia.
Oh man, I was actually just recently listening to a song off of that project. Oh dang, that one is classic. That one is classic.
Actually a classic.
Yeah,
everybody knows it. It's fucking Andre and Big Boy posing up in front of the fucking flag like Jojo characters. Okay, everybody knows it. Everybody's seen it. Okay. Mad Villainy is also an iconic one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Just thinking of that.
Also an iconic one. That's
rest in peace, Dome.
Everybody, rest in peace, of course. That's another one that everybody really remembers. I'm trying to remember what are more iconic albums. Not even necessarily ones that I think are like super well designed, but just like something that like you know what that is, right? Carter 3.
Okay, yeah, Carter 3 goes.
Carter
I like
3,
that one.
You know.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Like good?
Well enough, yeah. You're obviously on your phone, but yeah.
It's gonna sound trash. I'm a bit annoyed on us.
he's like, okay, I'm pissed. It's over.
Is it bad again?
Why they?
No, you're chilling.
Dude,
why they internet hoeing you, bro?
Dude, I have no clue. Like, I haven't been on my computer all week. All week, I have not touched this thing.
Dang. That sucks.
As soon as I'm like, yeah, I need it for like 5 minutes. It's like, yeah, I bet you do.
Dang. Wait, did you list your top 5, PJ? Or I think
No.
Nick said you just like threw a bunch, but I don't know if you have like a set 5.
Problem is, the more iconic ones that we name, the more that somebody eventually is gonna listen to this and be like, "You guys left out this one iconic one."
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and read it and be like, "Fuck, how'd I forget?"
Yeah, you know what? If y'all actually think of some, like, yeah, comment your top 5. Like, if anyone's listening, and you on YouTube, comment your top 5, man.
Or just any cool, like really good designed cover arts or like just iconic ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't list my top 5 now.
Okay.
Like I have one. Hold on. When you said it, I don't really have it like on deck like that. So when you said it, I was like, okay, let me like make the list first. So that's what I was doing. But freaking internet want to be the absolute worst and not help anybody out. I'm not gonna hold you. Album covers, like, it really depends for me. Like, I have a couple ones, like obviously, like Man on the Moon. Honestly, okay, probably like Man on the Moon, Graduation, Black Panther soundtrack album, the what is it called? The Spider-Verse. And then, like, I'm not even bullshitting you. I don't listen to Tyler, but like Flower Boy.
Yeah. Flower Boy's cover is insane.
Like, because I like To Pimp a Butterfly. I like Good Kid, Mad City. ADHD doesn't really have too much, even though I love ADHD. But it's like specifically album covers. There's only a couple album covers that I've seen that like I'm just like, yo, this.
Yeah, that's the problem with me. Is like there are some that I see that I'm like, I know it because I know that album. It's like that's iconic, you know. Like Carter 3, not a super great cover art, but like I see that I go, that's Carter 3. You know, it's like I know what that is. So, for that alone, like some of those need to be mentioned, right? Because like, for example, this is one that most people have probably seen, even if they haven't heard of the album. In the Court of the Crimson King, the nigga screaming on the cover.
Okay.
And like that's one that even if you don't know what album that is, it's like you've probably seen that image before.
Okay, you want to know one for real? Lupe Fiasco's Tetsuo and Youth.
Oh yeah, that one. That one is a classic.
Tetsuo and Youth is kind of sick. It's actually crazy how much I was like, I wasn't sleeping on it, but it's like it's crazy how much I'm like, man, Lupe's really just that crazy, and it's just like,
yeah,
it's like niggas don't know.
They don't know about that Lupe.
Lupe's actually out here insane as fuck. Like, the hell?
Not mentally stable.
No. I mean, like he's insane with it. Like, dude is crazy
I know.
with the fucking shit. Like, okay, like another album that I was just like thinking of at first. I was like, Sire's fucking great, but I'm like, yeah, but it's like the album itself, amazing. Top 5 for sure. We've already had this discussion.
The cover art literally is just the sky and it says Sire on it.
Just the sky with Sire. It's like it's simple, it's nice, but it's like it ain't really nothing that I'm like, all right, like, dude, dope. Now, it's like one of those where it's like how Nick said, where it's like, I'm gonna remember this and I'm gonna know that this is that because I already fuck with this and I know that this is like Sire, but I'm not gonna be like, I don't know, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, like what is that? That is like so standoutish. It's fucking sick, but it's like it ain't groundbreaking. No disrespect to Jaden, your album is amazing, but you know, Man on the Moon is probably like top for me. Tetsuo and Youth, Graduation.
Okay.
Flower Boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, PJ, what were you gonna talk about? You said you had something to bring up.
I was gonna talk about the fact Thriller was made in 8 weeks.
Oh, really?
Was anybody aware of that?
No. I did not know that shit.
The most played album and the best-selling album of all time was Michael Jackson's Thriller, and it was made in 8 weeks. And you know what they said? So, what is his name? Quincy Jones, right? Quincy Jones was like the engineer and the overseer for that entire project.
Mm-hmm.
That dude is a different breed.
Oh, yeah.
And when I say a different breed, I don't think anyone is coming close at all. This man said that he got those people into the studio and we're like, all right, everyone, we are here to save the recording industry. What the fuck? You mean to tell me this nigga planned
that?
Yo, nah. I was like, dog, he planned it? How do you plan to make the best?
That nigga really
of all time? I said, that's not. This man is different.
Wow.
He planned it. Made it in 8 weeks.
That's like going up to Kendrick in Good Kid, Mad City. No, that's like going up to Lil Wayne and being his engineer for Carter 3 and being like, all right, we're here to save the rap game.
Dude really said we're here to. He said we are here to save the recording industry, the sonic recording industry. We are here to save it. I'm like, whoa, bro, whoa. The excuse my French, the nuts on this dude. There's no way.
Yeah, no, his dick's massive. It's crazy.
Dude.
It's crazy.
And then he pulled it off.
And then he did it. The craziest part is he did that.
He did. I'm like,
he did that.
The recording, the sonic recording industry, and you pulled it off in 8 weeks. 8 weeks, this nigga saved the sonic, bro. Nah. I'm like, all right, here's the deal. I'm trying to be on the Quincy Jones. I'm not gonna hold you.
I mean, it's like, and there's a few of those, right? Because like nobody can ever forget. Like, Unlocked was done in 3 days. You know. Like but that kind of shit. Saving the sonic recording industry is a different level.
He literally made the biggest selling album of all time in 8 weeks, and he planned to do it. What?
Like he said, hey, we're gonna do that.
Like, we made this masterpiece of a project. It's like, it's one thing to know, like, it's one thing to be like, yo, we made this and this thing fucking rocks. It's another to be like, we knew we were gonna make the best thing of all time, and we just walked in there and did that shit. I'm like, that's not how that works. The amount of power that entails is actually scary.
You to go, man.
You don't just walk in and be like, yo, I'm saving the sonic recording industry. You win or out. Like, wait, what? So I just thought that was interesting because as soon as I heard about it, it was a whole documentary. And they were like, yeah, nah, like freaking Quincy just walked in and was like, yep, we're here to save the sonic recording industry. And at first everyone was like that's some pressure. And he's like, yeah. And nigga, you just said save music, period, like it was nothing.
Wow.
And they did it. They pulled it off. So I was like, well, I mean, I guess he's got the nigga knows something. That's all I got to say. He knows something.
GOAT status right there.
But yeah, GOAT status is crazy. Crazy. You don't just I just thought that was crazy. I was like, bro. But 8 weeks. The part that blows my mind is actually not even the fact that he planned it. The part that he planned it is like, what the heck? But the 8 weeks thing, I'm like, you mean to tell me you just pulled this thing off in 8 weeks? You put this together in 2 months, is what you're saying. Yep. In 2 months' time, you put together 9 songs and made the biggest selling album of all time.
Yeah.
And you planned it.
Yeah.
Insane. Josh, if I'm not trying to, if I'm not like that, bro, I don't want
it. You don't want to, huh?
You don't just
Dang,
plan
that's
to
crazy.
on a recording industry and then pull that bit off.
Yeah.
On a whim. I'm like, bro, nah, that's different. That is different. It was a documentary.
Yeah, there's people like that, bro. Just built different.
Oh, nah, built different. I'm like, yo, that's if I ain't built like Quincy Jones, if I ain't built like Quincy Jones, I am gonna be. I'm not saying I want to be Quincy Jones or I have to, but it's like, bro, give me that kind of work ethic. Give me that kind of expertise. Give me that, like, bro, insane. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Interesting. So I was like, niggas need to know about this. This is crazy.
The more you know.
For real.
Okay.
How do you even plan that?
Dude, I don't know. I have no clue. Like, I don't know how you can actually physically be like.
He said that like there was like a system.
Yeah, he said
that like there was a schedule, there was a plan, like there was
the sonic recording industry. We got 8 weeks, and I'm like, you mean to tell me you planned to save the sonic recording industry? You planned to make the greatest album, like the biggest selling album of all time? You planned that. Which means you knew it was going to happen? You knew you were going to be able to do that.
That nigga got magic or something.
I'm like, yeah, nah, you are the definition.
You're sus. You're sus.
When people are like, bruh, I'm built different, I'm like, nah, are you built like Quincy Jones though? That's what I want to know. See, you think you built different, but you ain't built different. Until you can plan to save an industry, and he did. That's the freaking part about it. I'm like, bruh, Thriller literally revived music sonically, and it was mixed probably like the best of its time, like by far.
To be fair, before that happened, he had years and years and years of music experience, to be fair.
No. I'm not saying I'm trying to do this bit like tomorrow. I'm just saying I think it's insane that you plan to save.
Yeah, no, that is, and did it in such a short amount of time.
Wild.
Like you knew the way to do it.
Yeah, in 8 weeks you were like, no, bro, it's okay. Like I got it. And
like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
please
I know
stop.
what I'm doing. I can save.
Like if somebody goes in the booth and goes like, you said this is supposed to be out in 8 weeks, right? And it's like 1 week left. He goes, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Please let me work.
Dude, the funny part is, they said like he would do stuff that was just like absurd. Like they were like, Michael would go into the studio and he'd record, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Michael would give him the perfect take. Perfect. Like they'd be like, that is exactly how it needs to sound 100%. And he'd be like, awesome, we have a take. Give me another one. I'm like, what? You mean to tell me you went and you got perfect take from Michael Jackson? We're like, give me another perfect take? He'd make him do like 5 perfect takes and then be like, here's the difference between all 5 of these perfect takes.
Wow.
And then I'm like, dude, you wanted it. You wanted it. Ain't nobody wanted more than Quincy Jones. He wanted that. I'm like, nah, nigga. He wanted to that dub. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. That man's built different.
Dang.
Plan the revival of the music industry and pull it off. What the fuck?
Interesting. The more you know.
If my keyboard is being absolute rudeness, it's because 1, phone mic, and then 2, my keyboard's just loud. So I apologize.
Well, you good, man? All right. What's next? What are we talking about next?
I mean, unrelated, but I mean, I can talk a little bit about like how Naraka came out and how I'm liking that so far, I guess.
Okay. Was it not out already?
No, it came out on the 12th. It was a beta. Yeah. So the game came out. Really good. There are a few flaws, obviously. As to be expected with a game as different as that one. But that game's kind of just mindless fun. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I saw like is it like Black Desert Online?
Not really. It's a battle royale.
Okay, I saw like pictures and stuff. I thought it looked like it, but
it's kind of like the art style is kind of similar.
okay.
If that's what you mean, but that's about it. I do like that even though all the characters are pre-made, besides Yoda-Hime, you can customize everybody and make them look how you want. I think that's kind of cool. I do wish cosmetics weren't. It's basically just like for cosmetics, and it's not for like it's not for like a pay to win thing. So I don't really care. But it's just like you want cosmetics, you better pay money, nigga. And it's just like it's like Chinese game. I get it, but still, it's like damn.
Yeah.
Especially with how much freedom you had with that kind of stuff in the beta. But I mean, it's fun. There are a few issues they need to work out, such as like, I think that they need some kind of comeback mechanic in the sense of like a get off me type thing. Like, as an example, even though it's a fighting game, I'll use this as an example just so people can get an idea of what I mean. In Guilty Gear Strive, if somebody's on top of you and your burst meter is full, you can do a burst, which is basically like you're being comboed and can't get out of it, so you just press the button combination to let you burst so that you can like get out. Yeah, like sparking from Dragon Ball Fighters. Exactly. So like that, and like the burst and stuff. I think Naraka needs something like that because if you're being ganged up on by multiple niggas, it's damn near impossible to come back unless they're the shittiest players of all time. Because it's easy to get like cornered if you don't play super carefully when you're in fights. I do like the counter system, but I feel like it's not as responsive as it should be. But I mean that can be tweaked. Like that's not a big thing. I think Yoda-Hime needs to get nerfed, but she's not going to be because she's a crossover character. But I think that broad's too fucking good.
Okay.
And like I like never want characters to be nerfed. I'm like we should buff everybody, but I've come to realize like until that bitch came out, I was content with the fact that everybody in Naraka, barring Tianhai, was broken. So I was just like, okay, they're all broken. So I don't really give a shit, you know. Everybody counters each other in a way, because it's a lot more about the weapon play than it is with the abilities until Yoda-Hime enters the mix.
Okay.
And she just does a little too much, huh?
Not really like a side game, just a side note, unrelated.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about How do y'all feel about Naruto's rights being taken or being bought by Epic Games? Because I know we talked about it, like, not last time, but the time before, where we were like, how y'all feel about Epic Games trying to get their rights, and they actually...
I'm fine with it. I mean, it makes sense. Like, they already did...
had a feel, I'm not gonna hold you.
They already did, like, Marvel. They already did, like,
They got Marvels?
Yeah, remember they did the Thanos stuff a long time ago.
I didn't think they got their rights, because that's Disney.
Well, you have to have rights in order to put stuff in the game. You don't get like full commercial license rights, but like you get the ability to. It's not like they're just buying the rights to use those characters. They're not buying the rights to those characters.
I was like, I don't really know how I feel about that because now it's
it's not like they own the manga now or nothing. It's just they're buying the rights to use the characters. So like they're buying the rights to use Naruto and like Sasuke in their game or something. Because I mean they did that with Street Fighter because they got the ability to put Ryu and Chun-Li, and now they're about to put Guile and Cammy in there, and so it's like I think it makes sense. They did shit with Capcom, did shit with Marvel.
They're putting what in what game?
Naruto is gonna be probably like a battle pass character in Fortnite.
He's gonna do the ninja run. There's no way he's not.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely no way.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing where I was like, that's kind of.
Yeah, no, it's not like they own the rights to Naruto. It's just they have the rights to put him in the game. But he still has to be represented in the way that the company that owns it allows them to and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Copyright law is fucking weird. Especially when you're dealing with, like, international copyright law. Because obviously copyright law is entirely different in Japan than it is in the US. If you couldn't tell by, Jojo.
I got a question. Y'all think GTA is a gacha game?
I could see the argument. I could see the argument. I wouldn't call it one.
Question.
I would not call it one.
But
I can see the argument. It does, yes.
It definitely does. Because when you think about it, right? Let's say you are like, bro, I'm just trying to like enjoy online play, yada yada yada, right? Old boy pulls up in an oppressor. And you can only do, like, the way they set it up is, like, it's very strange. You can only do specific, like, huge money-making missions in public sessions.
Yup.
If it makes you a lot of money, you're doing it in a public session. Unless it is a heist. Right? And then, like, they already know their community is, no offense, hot garbage assholes.
Yep.
So what do you do when you know your community sucks and you want money? You make people pay you to pretty much get notoriety. So like, and an oppressor is like 8 mil, which is $100. So drop 100 so you can play the game and not have to worry about like douchebags. You know what I mean? Like
the argument's definitely there. I wouldn't call it that, but the argument I would if somebody called it that, I would not disagree with them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like, I don't know about that. Like I'm like, yeah, no, you kind
of right. You kind of right. No, bro. I see it. I see it.
Oh,
that's a very interesting take on that, actually.
The 8-6 is the prize right this week, so I gotta figure out how to get this though.
Oh yeah, that. There's. Oh yeah, you know what I do get to talk about here for a little bit? They showed the trailer for part 6 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. My favorite JoJo part.
Dang, so when are they releasing it?
They said December, is what was said. They didn't say when in December, they just said December.
Is that Made in Heaven?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I saw the freaking... Everyone is using the Made in Heaven sound on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everyone, Made in Heaven! Like, the, like, freaking... I don't know, it sounds sick, but I'm like... about to start.
Everybody's... So, they did the trailer, and it looks so fucking good, and Jolene's theme is better than Giorno's. So off rip, we're off to a hot start. Jolene, oh my god, I fucking love that character. I cannot wait to see that animated. But regardless, here's the deal. Fucking because Funimation bought out Crunchyroll and owns basically 90% of the anime market, JoJo had to make a new deal. And instead of going with Crunchyroll, they went with Netflix. So you know Araki got a fucking check.
Damn.
That nigga Araki got a Netflix check, and you want that money.
Oh yeah.
That is no joke. That is not Monopoly money.
That is not Monopoly money.
That is not Monopoly money. That's money from a Monopoly, but that's not Monopoly money. Cause like, man. But it's gonna be a Netflix exclusive in December and then start airing in Japan in January. Which, that's my favorite JoJo part. I'm so fucking excited for that. I'm so fucking excited. Jolene's one of my favorite main characters in any shonen, like, period. So.
still gotta watch part 5.
Part 5's sick. I'm a big Part 5 fan. Not my favorite, but I'm a big Part 5 fan. A lot of people, Part 6. So okay, because Part 6 is getting anime, apparently now it's cool to like Part 6. But I remember.
Niggas was hating on it.
Yeah. Hey man, look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say one thing. You gotta get in line for that argument, bro. You really gotta get in line for that argument. Like, to say anything was cool, or to say anything is cool now, and you was getting hated on, just take the whole anime bracket, bro. Get in line.
Yeah, because that just was anime for a while.
It's straight up anime. Niggas thought you were fucking weird. And now everybody like, bro, but Demon Slayer, I'm like, yo, y'all can
niggas talking about some My Hero Academia.
Attack on Titan is gone. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna tell you right
y'all know I grew up watching Naruto, right, nigga?
For real. Bro, you know I've been in it. No, you were not. No, you
that is not what you were saying 2 years ago.
No, that's not what you said 2 years ago. You are a capper. For real. This is the baddest amount of cap. God dang, I capped it.
Hey, One Piece popping off in the West, though. I can't wait to see if that actually...
really popping off in the West. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking to... Remember when I said we went to that bar, right?
Yeah.
Or it wasn't even like a bar. It was like... It is, but it's not. It's a brewery. It's more like craft beers and stuff like that, which is more... I'm not going to hold you. Now, my take on alcohol is pretty much my same take on anything that is... How do I say this? Any kind of substance use of any kind, really. It's just kind of like a, vigilance. Like, you gotta be careful. But, I mean, it was pretty interesting. Found out what I do like and what I don't like, for the most part.
I can tell you what I don't like.
But I was talking to some of my brother's friends.
A bitch, nigga. That's that shit I don't
you
like.
Suck. They were talking about One Piece, and I was like, "Oh, really now?"
Now we're talking about some One Piece, huh?
Everyone talking about, and I was like, "So who's your favorite character?" And they both were like, "Man, Zoro's that," and I was like, "Yeah,
yeah."
I was like, "Yeah, he is. He's the fucking goat." And then, he brought up the worst thing of all time. He said, "Sanji's free." I said, "Sanji sucks. Sanji's trash."
Oh, but they don't know yet. But they don't know yet, bro. But they don't know yet. They don't know yet.
I don't care. I said, "Sanji sucks." I was like, "That man is lame." They're like, "Yeah, but I like his canon. Like, weakness is women." I'm like, "Nah, he's a good, well-written character." But I'm gonna tell you right now, that man for real sucks.
Later on, his writing turns to shit too. But let me stop.
Please don't go into.
Let me stop.
My bad.
Let me stop.
Let's take it somewhere else. Take it somewhere else, gentlemen. Let's take it somewhere else. I'm gonna lose my shit in this podcast.
I ain't even gonna. Look, man. All I'm gonna say, and I'm not gonna go into detail on this.
Okay.
All I'm gonna say is that past Whole Cake, Sanji's writing, and everything about Sanji.
Buns. Remember hot cross buns from freaking.
Nigga playing on the recorder.
For real, you playing the recorder at this point.
Yeah, no, that. Yeah, no,
that's all we're gonna say on that. All right, Josh, give us some news or something.
Yeah, give us some news or something, please. Make him stop talking about One Piece.
Oh my god. All right. Guess next topic.
If you have one of them like blue pill topics, but not that steep.
Shit. Something like that. Something like that.
I got some topics that are like kind of, I would say like you gotta pick a side on it, but I don't know. We'll see. But I do got some tech.
Alright.
This is shout out to all my car drivers out there who drives a car. PJ, I know you can relate to me on this. When I say Anytime you're doing something at the red light just says green.
Before you even pass it, Aslan never want to change. As soon as you're doing something, that thing is like, yo, so I heard that you was busy. Green.
Yeah, green. Green. It works all the time, bro.
No, it works the whole time. It's like, bro, you want that red light to hurry up? I'm gonna be like, let me change the song real quick.
Yeah.
Let me just change the song. It's like, hey, what you doing?
Bro.
I'm like, yeah, you dumbass. I was paying attention.
You got game, bro.
I mean, you hurry up.
Exactly. Yeah,
nigga hit the reverse psychology on them.
On a red light. We're using reverse psychology on inanimate objects. Top tier tech right here, bro. You gotta. No, it's legit though. It's for real. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it works.
Yeah. So anyone who drives a car out there, bruh, try it. I promise you. I promise you, bruh. That shit always works, dog. I was sitting there writing a recipe. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna continue this shit since you want to be a little racist today, bro. So you like, I swear, every time I'm pulling up, I'm like, this shit gonna turn red. Boom, red. All right, fine. I gotta finish my recipe anyway, bitch. Oh no, you got it. I'm like, bro, okay. All right. I was tricking you. I wasn't writing my fucking recipe, stupid.
I just pulled up my phone and said, well, you think that I wasn't paying attention, Sammy. Guess what? Look at your dumb ass turning green, nigga. I'm driving now. What the fuck is you doing? You really out here just oh man, red light.
Just argue.
Dude, like, I'll tell you right now though. I'll tell you right now. There was this alright. So I'm gonna say this, and I'm not trying to offend nobody when I say this, and I don't even say this word ever, but I saw this freaking South Park thing, right?
And
it was like Stan goes to court because he said the F word, right? And everyone was like, oh my God, he's homophobic. And he goes, no, you know what? I'm not doing this. He goes, all right then, you're at a red light. And they're like, all right. He goes, and he said, you're in the turning lane to turn left, but traffic just keeps coming at you, right? So you can't take your turn. And then whenever you do have time to take your turn, some douchebag in a BMW comes around the corner and takes that turn before you can. What's the first thing that goes through your mind? And someone on the board just goes, bag. And he's like, exactly. But you're not thinking he's a homosexual. You're thinking he's an inconsiderate douchebag like a Harley rider. And then this guy, the judge just goes, this is making insanely good sense. Like, you're right, bro. Ain't nobody using it like that, bro. Like, if they are the racist, that's all I'm saying. If you're actually using that word to describe someone who's like homosexual, like you're actually just racist.
You're just racist.
You're racist
and homophobic at the same time.
Crazy. That's at the same time. That's crazy.
At the same time,
you throw to the house of homophobia. That's insane.
That you are in the homophobia right now.
You're in the homophobia, and that's crazy.
Lucky Prime must
Mr. Sism's house.
You talk to racism daily. That's insane.
Daily, yeah. No, that's your boss.
When they say like, yo, get your mans, or like, yo, you need help, call your mans up. The first person you dialing is Ray.
That's crazy. Yeah. He on a first name basis with Ray.
You got Ray as a nickname. He's in your favorites, bro.
That's crazy.
911, bro. Speedo.
One could argue that is the number for Mr. Sizzle.
Yeah.
Speedo. He be answering. He always answer though. That's the
damnedest thing, ain't it?
He don't ever put down the phone. He always at that bed. He waiting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's waiting, bro.
They be like, yo, Sism just be out here. He be sniffing the air. He smell like somebody need me.
Like, yeah.
It's like that old ass. It's like that old ass.
Like that old nigga sitting on the porch, like.
Nah, it's like that old ass clip of the like the news reporter and the guy, where he starts talking about how his house is being robbed. He's like, so at first I could smell him. I went, I said something right. So that's what I hit.
That man would be like, Do I smell justice? Oh hell!
he said,
equality.
It's awful colorful in here, ain't it?
My block better not be on my block.
he said, there's a lot of colors in here.
Nah, he just be squinting his eyes like, yo, we got some colors. This is a little bit too much colors.
This shit's a little too vibrant, don't you think?
Yo, why am I looking at a straight spectrum, bro?
Yo, what is this? It's like a rainbow.
Bro. Is this a spectrum? Hell no. You already know I went to you.
Yeah, we don't fuck with those. We fuck with monotones.
We fuck with monochromatic over here all day.
Nigga, waiting
out of monochrome.
Waiting to pull out his hood, bro. That nigga's just
racism
waiting.
Is the creator
Jansport fucking backpack.
Whenever Squidward goes to the future and just sees Chrome, that's Ray.
That is Ray.
That's just Ray. Whole time.
That's crazy. Wow.
So what y'all think about Donda?
What do we think about what?
Donda. What you think it's gonna be like?
That's a great question.
Did y'all listen to went to the listening party?
No,
or not went to it, but like, you know.
Because I don't want to know jack about it until it drops.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm really curious as to what this could be.
And a lot of people have heard of like it's some next level junk, which I'm like about freaking time. No offense, I'm tired of the trap play, but you know.
Yeah, I listened to the whatchamacallit, the second listening party.
Here's the thing.
You said you went to it?
No, I listened to it. Kenny Beats was like streaming it, and I pulled through.
Okay.
So here's the thing: is Kanye hasn't had like a real personal album in like a break.
Yeah, I think his last personal album was Pablo.
Yeah, which some might argue was the last good album he dropped.
Dang.
I mean, I don't really feel like. I feel like it's because the other ones weren't as personal.
No, of course. And I was gonna say that it's interesting to see something that, like, by the name alone you can tell it's returning to a more personal thing. So like, I want to see how he handles it, because usually his more personal stuff is the stuff that people consider his better works. And I'm curious to see the kind of sound he would take, like what kind of approach he takes with this, because I don't know. It's like it's something in me tells me it's like old era Kanye vibes, and that's just such an insane thought to be getting in like 2021.
I feel like I don't know how he can go back, honestly. I don't know if he can. Just me personally. With what everyone's saying, they're like, yo, that one with BB Keem, that one with Travis, that one with Jay-Z. If any of them go back, I feel like it's going to be that one with Jay-Z. But everyone's saying it's like some next level stuff, which I'm like, okay, so that's like some wave making stuff right here. If it's wave making, he's going to have to go forward. I feel like. Or at least do something like that was done before in a different way that's not been done before.
Yeah.
Which I'm all for, because once again, tired of the trap wave, Jesus Christ. But I don't really know how to.
I just want to see Kanye in his element, bro. That's it.
I had to change this radio station to GTA because there was a song called "John Wayne is a Nazi" and it just came on.
It says a lot. Like, it says a lot.
I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah, no, that fits in. That fits in with what we were just talking about.
But you said you listened to some of it, right, Josh? Or did you listen to the whole thing?
Yeah, I listened to the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna like tell you what
any like your thoughts on it without saying like specifics.
Yeah, like, I don't want to spoil for y'all if y'all don't want me to, but honestly, I definitely I'll say this. From what I heard from the second listening party, I heard the first listening party was kind of like the audio wasn't really well mixed. You know, some issues. people had with it. Didn't seem like it was fully complete. The second one, I can't tell, but from what Kenny even was saying, because he listened to the first one, or he went to the first one, he was saying that it's definitely better than the first listening party. And I would say when it comes to like Kanye's production work, that's just Kanye. There was nothing really like crazy from what I've heard as far as like I did get Yeezus. That, but I did get like a little bit of Yeezus vibes just on how crazy some of the songs were. Just the vibe and the energy. He had a really personal song with how he got divorced with like Kim and all that. Yeah, so there was a lot of like personal feelings been thrown definitely on this project, and I do feel like it might not be done because it was great. It was a great listening experience in my opinion, but as far as people acting like this is going to be the next 808s and Heartbreak, the next, you know what I'm saying? My Dark, and Graduation. I don't know. I still think it's, from what I heard, is, stellar. Obviously it's just Kanye, but I don't know. That's just me personally.
Can you tell me one thing? Nick, I don't know if this is gonna spoil. It's probably not. I just want to know one thing. Is it secular or non-secular?
Secular is in like what?
Does it have? Does it have?
Oh, religious. Yeah. Gotcha. I knew that word. I was like, what the fuck is that?
And
I just searched it up.
Or is it more like his older stuff?
Okay, so it does. It's definitely non-secular. I think it's very like he had some tracks where, well, no, I actually secular means like no religion in like nothing really spiritual, or is that what it means? I mean, that's what it says on.
Basically, secular is like not as like religiously backed, like grounded and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay, yeah, no, I think he definitely had like religious songs, and he was definitely talking more about, his faith with God. But not as heavy as Jesus is King.
Okay.
Yeah. So, which is actually crazy because when I first heard that Kanye wanted to be a Christian, I felt like he should have like wait on telling the whole world about it, because knowing Kanye, he's just like, oh, would you say
about that? Is I thought he already was.
I felt like he is,
no,
he was.
I think,
he didn't like announce it like.
I think he was, but I think even in like some of his older music, he does kind of hint that like he struggled with his faith and stuff because of the stuff that happened with his mom.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure that's mainly the whole thing behind that.
Yeah. So I felt like Jesus is King, and 2019 was kind of the year where he was like, I'm fully, no more, because I remember he was telling his like A&Rs and his engineers like, yo, you can't have sex while you're in the studio, stuff like that. So he was just full throttle, and knowing how Kanye is, sometimes he'll do stuff, and then
low-key, I'd beat the shit out of somebody if they had sex in my studio.
No, I'd probably fold your shit.
No, not like actually in sex in the studio, but like no sex while
the project is being made.
Yeah, like none of
I know.
Adultery shit. Is that what you meant?
Oh wait, isn't that
what you meant, Nick? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if you're doing that jump.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like I know what he asked of. It was like, while the project's being made, don't do that. And it's like, that's still kind of hood because you're kind of controlling other people's lives, but whatever, right? It's not as steep as, I own a studio and niggas are fucking in my studio.
Yeah, I feel like that's whack.
I'd beat the shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, nah, dog. You're not. That is not what this bit is for.
Nigga, how do you even pull that off?
Bro,
I mean,
niggas got couches and stuff in there.
You'd be surprised, bro. Look, I'll say 2 words, bro. 2 words, and this will just sum it up. Y'all can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Theater kids. I'm just saying. Because, dog, sometimes I'm just like, yo, how y'all even pull that off?
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna be honest. I get it. I understand.
So, like, yo, it's possible. Yeah. It's possible, bro. Niggas.
Yeah, no, just know, unless. Look, here's how it's gonna go down. I got a studio. If I find out a nigga that's working on a project with me was fucking in the studio, I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna go. You drop me 200K right now, or I drop you.
200 feet.
Exactly. It's only 2 things happening right now. You either drop me 200K. You either drop me 200K. I don't care how much you've worked on this project. I don't care if you've done most of the work. Nigga, you drop me 200K right now. I own this studio. You drop me 200K right now, or you're done. You're done. We're done here. Alright, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you and go, hey, we're gonna finish this project and then just don't ever fucking come to my studio again. Metaphorically and literally.
Damn. Alright.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, that's
yeah, I mean,
I am excited though.
Honestly, yeah, just reiterating, yeah. From what I don't know, I was getting the vibe like maybe Kanye may never release it. I don't know, like Donda. From what I saw in the listening party, it just seemed like.
I mean,
I don't know.
That's always a possibility with Kanye. That's not new. Like, Kanye's known for just being like, all right, y'all remember Yandi? And how that was supposed to be out?
Yeah.
It's like he does that with a lot of albums too, not even just Yandi. That's just the biggest and most recent example, but it's like he does that a lot. It's like, and I mean, I guess it's also no secret that like he also deals with like bipolar disorder and the fact that he's like a mad perfectionist. So it's just like, if he ends up not releasing it, it is what it is, because it's like that's a very high probability.
I highly doubt he's not gonna release it, only because he's already at 2 listening parties.
That is true. They usually don't make it past 1, if that. So.
Well, it's in the stages of perfecting it already, so it's like,
yeah,
he's already gotten people ready for its release. So it's like, if he doesn't, I feel like that would be kind of messed up. At least, like, what was the one that he didn't release with Yandi?
Yandi, yeah.
At least Yandi, it's like, there were just leaks. This is like, you had a listening party.
Yeah.
Which means that he wanted people to hear this.
Yeah, that is true. You went out of your way to make sure people heard this.
Exactly.
Like, that's absurd.
Yeah, it's crazy how, like, he grabs just... He's literally not doing a concert. He's just like, yo, y'all want to listen to this album, pull through, and like the amount of people that came and
pull through and
how
just,
much
like,
money
he fucking like streams it and stuff, like whatever.
Yeah, to listen to his album.
Listen, right?
Yeah, no, you just
no. I think you had to pay for it.
You get to pay to get into the stadium, but I don't think you had to pay to like. I think the stadium.
The only reason I'm saying that is because I was watching Dead End Hip Hop, and they were saying like they got like the VIP pass to get it in for free, and so I'm assuming. I don't know. Because they got in at the VIP section, and they met like niggas like
this nigga giving
beat Benny the Butcher and shit.
This nigga's out here giving hip hop influencers VIP passes. That's so smart.
Well, I don't think it was directly Kanye. It was just someone who was like working. I guess
but still, whoever's like part of his team, like they realize that's a smart idea. That's such a smart idea.
Yeah. They met like Griselda and shit too. I was like, damn.
That's cool.
Okay. Which is crazy how like Kanye really got Griselda and like Jay Electronica and all them niggas on his album too. It's like, dang, like this is the peak of music now. You can get anybody from any genre now. Just it don't even matter.
Yeah. Shit, man.
That's crazy, man. That impact though, just people like the people said that like the first listening party was just like, oh dang, this sounds kind of rough, but and people didn't care. They were like, yo, I get this.
And then in the second listening party, you got niggas coming out like this might be game changing.
Yeah. It's like, golly, is he still?
I mean,
is he still in the stadium? Like, is he still living there? You guys know?
He's gonna stay there until it's done.
Yeah, that's the spot until it's done. Yeah, and like
which I saw a lot of people like questioning that, like that. Oh, that's weird
to say this. I know it's weird to say this because like a lot of people know Kanye as like he's dropped a lot of flops recently and shit, but it's just like I just constantly like I'm not even like a huge Kanye fan like that, but it's just like I always want to hear a new Kanye release. Because it's just like, what the fuck is he gonna do, man?
That's my thing. Is I'm like,
it's always something different.
My thing is I'm like, dude, I've been on this wave for so long, and no offense, I feel like music has lost half of its feeling. If there's any niggas who are capable of pulling it off, it's the big three and Kanye. And if they're not releasing yet, you know, it's just kind of like, bruh. And I honestly, I don't know. Okay, I have another question real quick, and this is probably like the last one. It's slightly related, but still. Why do you think everyone else is holding their shit back?
What do you mean?
Kendrick has not released, he's supposed to. J. Cole has not released, he will be. Drake was supposed to have released, he has not yet. Why do you think everyone else is holding the crap back? Drake said that Certified is done. Cole is...
Yeah, that was supposed to be on January, wasn't it?
He gave us the off-season, but we all know the off-season... I'm sorry.
The off-season was rejects. That was rejects off of... That was like taken off of...
Not... Like, that's why people were like, Luigi's brother...
That's either like
BS.
That's either like stuff that didn't make it onto the
fall
off, or that's stuff that was leftovers from KOD. Either way,
or
it's
like
one of those
you said, like, or it was just experimentation. Like, I'm like, I don't think this was an album. Like, this is not a Cole album. Sorry. If it was, then like, you know, whatever, that's his artistry and all that stuff. But I'm like, Cole has made timeless classics, bro. You know what I mean? Like, same thing with Kendrick and Drake. It's like, somebody has to drop some.
Somebody gotta do some shit,
biding time. I think that Drake is gonna bide time to honestly, and this is just like my theory, compete with Kanye, which I think is automatically fucked up.
Yeah.
But Kanye has done that to Drake before, so I wouldn't be surprised if Drake did this as payback. But my thing is, I'm like,
that's Kanye, bruh.
No, it's not even that. Well, that's Drake.
That is true.
It's not that I'm like, yo, that's Kanye, but it's like, that's kind of fucked up because you know that Donda is this nigga's mom's name. We all know.
Yeah, you know, like,
and
of all the albums you could have done this for, don't make it be this one.
Don't make it be this one, bro. Do not pull the trigger.
Yeah. That's, like, legitimately fucked up.
That's like Carter 5 and freaking Swimming. Except it's like, they didn't even do that on purpose. People were just assholes.
Yeah.
Or like Carter 5 Swimming in Sicko Mode. Where people were like, bro, I'm not listening to Swimming Trash and like all that other junk. It's like, bro, of all albums, don't do this. Kendrick and Cole, I don't even know why they're not released.
Bro.
Cole's the only one who really doesn't have, or who has an excuse to not release because he just dropped. Kendrick, I'm like,
Kendrick's been silent since 17, bro.
You said what?
Since 17.
Exactly. I'm like, bro, Kendrick was supposed to been had something, bro. We you 4 years,
bro.
Nigga. Kendrick, bro?
Last time Kendrick dropped, Tyler the Creator hadn't even come out with, bro. Flower Boy just dropped last time Kendrick dropped.
I feel like maybe it's just like a. I think I listened to. I don't know if y'all listened to the Heart Part series where he talks. You know, he talks more about how he feels and shit. And I don't know. One of the songs was like he had a line where he was like, he's always like, I guess, nervous or constantly like anxious because it's always hard to be creatively peak at your peak and like beat the previous album. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I gonna top the next album? And I feel like that's like and I even seen some interviews with Kendrick where he's like, yeah, when as soon as I know it's done, I'll release it. But if I feel like it's not done, I'm not doing anything. And I was like, okay, that I see that's why, you know, like Andre 3000, you know, retired because he's like, nah, like I'm not feeling this shit no more. I'm not gonna make bad music because y'all want more. Like, nah, like I'd rather just quit it here and, you know, that's it, you know. So I feel like maybe that's for Kendrick, at least for me, the reason why he hasn't dropped in like how many years. But I don't know. Maybe since, you know, J. Cole did drop the off season, maybe it's like a let it soak. Maybe he might do it next year, who knows. But he was supposed to drop it like 2021 originally, the fall off. So not sure about Drake. I don't even know, but
Drake was supposed to drop his back in February.
I thought it was January.
It was January. It was January until he said he wasn't feeling well, and then he pushed it to February, which I'm like,
yeah, that's right. That's right.
So now it's like we're in August.
Nigga said July like we had 14 days in August.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, we're in August. That's all I was like, we're not. We're in August.
It's like, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, but damn. We're in August. But yeah, no, that being said, if Drake really does do that, that's kind of, I don't know. I don't like that.
I don't see him doing it.
I don't either, but
I'm like, dude, just don't be a dick. Don't pull like of anything. My thing is, I'm like, it would be so fucked up. One, and then two, it's like, so you're that's hypocritical. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah,
it's definitely hypocritical. Like, don't. It's fine. It's not that deep.
Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all heard about like people have been talking about how like TDE's been like quiet and like, you know, Griselda's about to take over and shit. But it's like, you know, Isaiah Rashad just released an album. Whatchamacallit, ScHoolBoy Q. I've been watching his Twitch streams and he
ScHoolBoy Q Twitch streams?
Yeah, he fucking Twitch streams, bruh. He does it religiously too. And he previewed a new track with Rico Nasty. And it's some like fucking rock shit. They got
ScHoolBoy Q on a track with Rico Nasty.
Yes, bro. I heard that shit. I was like, oh, this nigga is working. He's like, nah, this shit's gonna be different from Crash Talk. I was like, oh. That nigga said he's like, I'm gonna make it, bro. Like, I'm gonna try to push myself. And I'm like, dang. Like he gets deep on his Twitch too, so I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
I didn't even know ScHoolBoy freaking streamed.
Yeah, me either until I saw
either.
which I think Kenny like rated him or some shit. I don't know. And I was like, oh snap.
Sense. Damn. Shit, I didn't even know ScHoolBoy Q streamed. That's crazy.
He mainly like streams like Warzone and shit, but like for the most part he'll like
he seems like he
do studio streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't expect every rapper on Twitch to be like Danny Brown, who's a fucking psychopath. That nigga's played through Persona 5 like 3 times on stream.
Bro, I gotta see that shit. I want to see his reaction to shit.
Oh, you know, he was actually streaming earlier. When we first started recording, he was streaming Hades.
Okay, what's his Twitch? I can't find his Twitch name. I don't know why. I tried to search it up. It doesn't show.
I can send you it.
Because I was trying to watch his stream the other day, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
This nigga's so fucking funny, bro.
This
nigga's so fucking funny. This is him. That's him. I think he does have VOD. Does he have VOD set to subscribers only? Yeah, he does. That's the only L there. But
oh, really?
Yeah, but that nigga, he plays a shit ton of JRPGs.
Really?
Yeah, he's been playing a little bit of Like a Dragon here and there. He like Persona 5. I think I don't remember if he said it, but he plays that shit like it's one of his favorite games. He played Catherine. He's been playing 14, Final Fantasy 14. He's been streaming a shit ton of Final Fantasy 14. He just be doing shit, bruh. That nigga's a psychopath.
I bet.
Come on, ScHoolBoy.
Danny Brown.
Danny Brown.
Oh no.
Danny Brown. I'm telling you, bruh.
I can tell he's
this nigga
crazy.
I remember it was all of last month. This nigga streamed every damn day playing some Final Fantasy 14.
That's crazy.
And he started streaming because he hasn't been streaming as much recently. But if you look right now, like his last VOD 6 hours ago, it was Hades. And then before that, 4 days ago, Heavensward, Final Fantasy 14 Online. This nigga is a fiend for 14.
He really likes 14.
Danny Brown like the Devin of the rap game.
Danny Brown is the Devin of the rap game. That's true. That's true. Nah, that's true.
He's like Devin and Comethazine.
Yeah.
Or no, Devin is like Danny Brown and Comethazine.
Yeah. Devin's like both of them. He's got the traits from both. Sadly, he didn't get Danny Brown's laugh because that would be so fucking funny to hear him laugh like that.
Yeah, but he's always trying to beat someone's ass like Comethazine.
He is always trying to beat somebody's ass. That's the Comethazine in him.
Crazy that that's my son. Absolutely insane.
Oh man.
I thought most of my kids are insane.
True. Shout out Eamon.
Shout out John.
Shut up, John.
John.
John's actually bad shit.
It's the prodigal son.
The prodigal son returns. All right.
What's time?
Hour 30. I think that's solid.
Yeah, I think that's pretty straight.
That's solid. Any parting words, gentlemen?
Name your top 5 best album covers. Comments.
Sure to name those.
In the comments.
Put them up in the comments, bro. WeCare.com.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
All I want to say is 12 a.m., bro.
12 a.m. tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I just
question.
Mm-hmm.
Lyrics or nah?
What you mean lyrics?
Lyrics.
Lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
As of August 15th, when 12 a.m. We're recording this August 14th. It is 10:25 p.m. So 2 hours from now. By the time this episode's up, the thing we're talking about is already gonna be up. But
yeah,
you already know what the fuck going on.
Yes, sir.
That's all. All right. With that,
solid episode.
Solid episode. I don't know how to. I still don't know how to end the episodes. We've been getting better at the starts, but the trade off has been I don't know how to end them anymore.
Maybe a recap of, I don't know.
I feel like the way we got better at the starts is that we just didn't think about them. Like we didn't think about like how to start it. Same thing with ending. Just don't think about how to end it. Just say some shit and end it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Danny Brown's a fucking psychopath. That's all. I'm gonna see y'all later.